Hello everyone and welcome to MX Gaming. I am of course Phoenix, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Advanced Heavy Cruiser. This is the Tier 3 version of this ship. So without further ado, let's look at the stats of this ship. Oops. There's the Advanced Cruiser. So for what you get a Lieutenant Tactical Station, a Lieutenant Commander Engineering, a Lieutenant Engineering, and a Lieutenant Science. For consoles, you get 3 Engineering, 2 Tactical, 1 Science. For weapons, you get 3 fore, 3 aft, a base hull of 26,000, shield modifier of 1, base crew 750, base turn rate of 8, impulse modifier of 0.15, inertia rating of 30, and you get 4 device slots. You get also plus 5 power to all subsystems. You get the trans-warp drive on this, and you get the trans-warp drive coil console mod. Because it is a cruiser, you get the cruiser communications array, so you get strategic maneuvering, shield frequency modulation, weapon system efficiency, and attract fire. So, that being said, let us take a little bit of a closer look at this ship here. Alrighty. So here it is. This is the Excelsior. This is either the version that is either Captain Sulu or the Enterprise B, as it is. Anyways, first look here, you have the nice round saucer here, and then you have this piece here where you have the bridge there, so the primary hull there. You have the 2 impulse engines right there. You have a nice wide or thick neck with 2 photon torpedo launchers or phase arrays. I'm not sure which one those ones are. You have the deflector dish, which is fairly small, but it is pushed back from the secondary hull on the top of it here. So you have that. And then you have this nice little belly here. And you have your, what looks to be, this might be a shuttle bay or a docking bay or something like that, cargo bay. So it looks like those hatches, that hatch is open. So that would be a shuttle bay to me. You have the standard curvature that goes up and flattens at the bottom there. At the top of the secondary hull here, you have a nice flat edge here, wide at the front end, and then gets smaller at the back, where you have a shuttle bay right there. On top of it, you have this piece here. I'm not sure what that is, but it does hold the pylons to the warp nacelles. So you have the pylons here, which are nice and straight, and then they just curve upwards where the warp nacelles attach to. Warp nacelles, not really too much on those. You have this piece here, this dark piece here, that just goes right around it, doesn't stop. So, and then you have the top plating here, and then the bottom plating on the bottom there, and then you have looks like a fin on the outer side, and then on the bottom, and yeah, that's pretty much it for that. It doesn't come with a bridge, so you can choose which bridge you want. Windows, you have 4 types, so I would say type 2 would probably be the closer one out of them all. You get 1 through 5 materials. You can pick your colors for your patterns. So you do now. I don't know if this is because I have the tier 5, but you get the Excelsior and the Excelsior Alpha. So Then you get that, and you can choose your patterns and your fleet emblem if you are in a fleet. So, just because I like to spice mine up just a little bit. I do like the Andromeda pattern. So you can actually change that color to, I don't know if the blue, that's a pretty dark blue there. See if we can do a lighter blue. Yeah, that doesn't look too maybe a bit darker. There we go. So that kind of looks a little nicer. So so that's all the modifications you get, or the design things to it. There's only one template, which is the Excelsior. So just that. All right. So next, for you get Admiralty on this ship. This person do Admiralty? Yes, they do. So for the Admiralty, the ship gets 26 engineering, 16 tactical, and 12 science. It does get a 1.5 times critical rating from attack and engineering. Let's see here. So for my loadout, I have all anti-proton. So I have 2 beam arrays at the front, a dual beam bank as well. No torpedoes on this. That was a decision I made, and you know what? I kind of like not using torpedoes. As crazy it sounds, torpedoes, I don't know. Yeah, they can do quite a bit of damage, but you have to get the shields stripped down first. But I mean, beam arrays can just hit just as hard as a torpedo can, to be honest. At the back, I have the ancient omnidirectional beam array. I have the kinetic cutting beam and another beam array in the back. For my deflector, it's kind of a mess here, so bear with me. I have the assimilated deflector array. I have the Solid A hyper efficiency impulse engines, the Solid A overcharged warp core, and the Solid A resilient shield. For devices, I have weapons, engine, and shield battery, along with the subspace field modulator. For engineering consoles, I have 2 RCS accelerators. Although I'm gonna probably put in a third, because the transwarp computer, it doesn't really do much, to be honest. It doesn't help you in any way. It does plus 24.8 starship warp core efficiency, improves power levels when low, 50% cooldown reduction to all transwarp abilities. So it really doesn't do much. So yeah, it improves your power levels when low. Okay, whatever. This is like one of the few ships that I don't really show the console. But if you have the Recluse, the T6 version, you can have the tactical maneuvering matrix attached, and it'll give you the 2-port bonus, which is plus 15% directed energy weapon damage, which is really good, and then 10% recharge time on all bridge officer abilities. So that's not too bad. So you have one useless console, and then you have one. I don't know what the tactical maneuvering matrix is like, but I would assume it's better than what this one gives you. So I'm actually going to just change that for the RCS already. So that's going to improve my my turn rate, my flight turn rate. So 240s and a 37.5. For my science, I have the assimilated module. And then for tactical, I have anti-proton mags. I don't have any. So there's that. Traits. For traits, I have Thrill Seeker, plus 15% flight and full impulse speed. Shield Technician, which is going to give me 10% shields. Shield Frequency Analyst, 15% outgoing shield healing. Elusive, 10% defense. Living Hull, 0.05 Health regeneration in combat, 0.01 health regeneration out of combat. Bulkhead Technician, 10% maximum hull hit points. And Impact Defense Specialist, plus 10 physical and kinetic damage resistance rating. And then Beam Training, plus 5% beam weapon damage. For Starship traits, I have Temporal Insight. Do I have any others? No, that's it. So what does that do? That will give me enhanced specific powers, currently enhancing nothing. So applies in specific circumstances to self. Immunity to all damage for 2 seconds, max once per 45 seconds. So not really doing any good. I have the Omega Kinetic Shearing, the Enhanced Armor Penetration, Superior Shield Repair, and Enhanced Shield Penetration. So that's that. Do I have any? I could add that. So I could use the Refractory Tetron Cascade. Okay, so next is stations. So for the Lieutenant Tactical, I have Tactical Team 1 and Beam Overload 2. For the Engineering Lieutenant, I have Engineering Team 1 and Emit Unstable Warp Bubble. For the Lieutenant Science, I have Science Team 1 and Hazard Mitters 2. And for the Lieutenant Commander Engineering, I have Emergency Powered Shields 1, Emergency Weapon Powers 2, and Emergency Power 2 Weapons 3. So those powers are gonna help me there. So next, just gonna go up into space, and then we will get into an SDF. All right, here we go. We are doing. I believe this is Cure. Yeah, Cure Space, so it's not too bad. You have to remind yourself that this is a Tier 3 ship, so while it can hold its own, I don't want to take it into the more intensive STFs. I'm hoping that this run will go smoothly. And there we go. Let's get some shields in the front there. Oh, I've lost all my shields. That's not good. There we go. Shields are back. Shields are gone again. Alright, let's use that. Let's get that down before... Yeah. Perfect. We do not let one of those spheres get there, because I think someone was bold enough to take them all on over there, which is awesome. We did have one ship that did explode into oblivion, which is not good. Well, for them anyways. Oh, good, that didn't even touch me. Ooh. Oops. No, 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 no. What the heck? Are they trying to just divide and conquer? Because that doesn't always work. Oh, I hate that gateway. Oh my goodness. What did that person do? Oh. Oops. You know what? Take this. Yeah, transformer down. Before any of those cubes get at us. Oh, I had a leg spike there. What is going on here? I'm holding at 10 frames. That's not good. Okay, there goes the gateway. Now let's take down this poor cube. Okay. Whew. That would have really sucked if I got blown up there. But anyways, folks, for tier 3 ship, you don't want to use the other tier 3 vessels, which I think is the heavy cruiser. This is a pretty good alternative. I don't know what the bridge comparison size is, but or not the bridge size, the bridge officers comparison is, but this is not a bad alternative. Now, how much does it cost? It doesn't even tell me. Oh, it's 1,000 Zen, so $10. So, it's like I said, it's not a bad ship for what you're gonna get. Anyways, folks, that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Live long and prosper, and as always, we'll see you out there.